Welcome back to my adventure in the south of France. Today I'm going into Saint Tropez from Sainte-Maxime and we're going to SailGP. I'm so excited. I have been wanting to go to a race of theirs, but my schedule didn't line up. I've been watching it for maybe 4 or 5 years since they've started. Today's the day. I elected to stay in Sainte-Maxime, which is right across the Gulf from Saint Tropez. And so the easiest way to get there is by boat, taking la Bateaux Verts, which means the green boat. It took me so many times to figure out how to say that, you guys. The fantastic thing about taking the ferry is that you don't have to deal with traffic and finding parking. You just get to avoid all the chaos, you know? Here are the F50s, SailGP race boats. All the countries, they're lined up. They're ready to race. I cannot wait to introduce you guys to SailGP if you've not known about them. And if you have, then you're in for a treat because Saint Tropez is probably the most epic place you can race the F50s, and the weather today was just absolutely perfection. After a quick little run over the Gulf of Saint Tropez, we pulled into the port. And at this point, I was so hungry because I didn't have any food at the Airbnb. That was poor planning on my part. And I just ran to the ferry because I was also running behind. I'm not a morning person, especially with jet lag. It's not happening. I had lunch at Sénéquier. It was absolutely delicious. These prawns were perfection. And Hugo Spritz, you can never go wrong, right? Sénéquier is perfect for people watching and enjoying the beautiful view of the yachts lined up in the harbor. Now enter in with me as I go to SailGP. I forgot to tell you guys, I won the Nikki Beach experience, SailGP USA. Love them. Of course, you have to root for the home team. Woohoo, go US. They actually had a contest and on Instagram the night before. And I entered and I won the tickets. So I got to enjoy this elevated experience through Nikki Beach. The food was fantastic. The rosé was flowing. Like, I couldn't have asked for a more perfect time for my first SailGP race. Now, let's get into what is SailGP, because I'm sure so many of you who don't know what SailGP is are like, what is she talking about? If you're new to SailGP, think of Formula One, but on the water. These boats don't just sail, they actually fly above the ocean at speeds of over 60 miles per hour. And each team is competing in identical boats, so it all comes down to skill, precision, and strategy. For years, sailing was not really a spectator sport unless you had your own boat or you were actually crew on one of these racing boats. The creators of SailGP wanted to bring sailing to the masses, and they created SailGP. Now let's get into some of the technical aspects. These boats are called F50. They're catamarans. However, they're not normal catamarans because they can actually lift out of the water and fly. The crews are highly trained to use hydrofoils to create propulsion in the water, depending on the wind and sea conditions. It can cause them to have speeds that can hit over 100 kilometers an hour or 60 miles per hour. Each team has 6 people on their crew. However, sometimes it can go down to 4 people depending on the wind conditions. If they're lighter, then they go down to 4. This consists of the driver who steers the boat, the strategist who reads the winds and tactics, the flight controller, they keep the boat flying, and the grinders who generate power physically and trim the sail. It's basically part sport, part science, part controlled chaos, especially when all 13 teams are out on the race course. It's wild. Now, this race was in September of 2025 in Saint Tropez. However, they do sail all over the world in some pretty epic cities. They just finished off New Zealand and they're headed to Rio next. And then I think Bermuda, New York City, Nova Scotia, and then Southampton. They're going up to their European tour. So there are some really great races that are coming up now for the 2026 season. So if you do not have a ticket and you live near any of these cities, definitely book one and go. And I am in no way getting compensated for any of this. I just genuinely enjoyed my experience. And if you love water, you love being by the water, you love sailing, it's just right up your alley. Now that you've learned more about SailGP, I am going to hush up and allow you guys to see some of my favorite clips of the day. I think it really shows what these boats are really capable of. And St. Tropez was just absolutely gorgeous of a venue to really showcase these boats and how fast that they can go because the winds were roaring that day. So enjoy, and I'll catch you after the race.
Allez, les Français libérés, les Français qui vont pouvoir laisser s'exprimer les Girotita que les Brésiliens ont rencontrés.
Après, j'entends aussi.
Est-ce que les Italiens ne seraient pas en train de se diriger vers leur toute première victoire, que ce serait pour les Italiens qui, eux aussi, à l'image des Brésiliens, sont un nouvel équipage et un nouvel équipage dans cette flotte avec Girotita et puis derrière cet équipage, il y a évidemment deux très très grands messieurs, Philippe Presti et Jimmy Spitil, qui sont dans leur coach booth justement.
Of course, we had to do a little retail therapy because we're in Saint Tropez, right? I mean, it's the best shopping probably in the world besides the bigger cities. I had to stop by Dior to pick up my favorite perfume. I'm obsessed with their Privé collection. I went and headed back over to Sainte-Maxime on ferry and get freshened up so that way I can be nice and clean for dinner. I was also pretty tired at this point. I guess it was being out in the sun all day long, or the jet lag was just really kicking my butt. But this ride was just absolutely gorgeous across the Gulf of Saint Tropez. After the race today, I don't know if it was the sun, the rosé, I'm not sure, but I came back and around like 5:30 I could not keep my eyes open. Maybe it was the jet lag too, I don't know, but I'm tired tonight. So I have myself a pizza here. I'm about to chow down on this pizza and then I'm gonna go to sleep. And because I've got a busy day tomorrow, I've got the race, and then I also I'm gonna drive back up to Nice and return my rental car and all that jazz because I'm going to Italy on Monday. So really busy, and I think I'm gonna go to Monaco on Sunday. I haven't decided yet if I'm just gonna do like a beach club day and just lounge, or if I'm gonna do Monaco. I just have to see how I feel. So yeah, I'm gonna rest today. Take it easy, or tonight. At least take it easy tonight. Okay, sad news, y'all. Not sure if you can tell there, but there are dark clouds around, and SailGP is canceled today because of rain. There's thunderstorms, so obviously, like for the safety of the sailors, the boats, the spectators, everybody involved, they needed to cancel it, so they canceled it. So change of plans for me. I was gonna go into Saint Tropez, but because I was taking a ferry over to Saint Tropez, I was staying in Sainte-Maxime. So that way I didn't have to deal with like rental car, parking, traffic. We learned from St. Moritz to take public transportation to events, you know? So anyways, I have decided I'm just going to go ahead and drive over to Monaco and do my Monaco thing for the day. The one day I decide to take a toll road while traveling, I end up in this. It's a complete standstill. Like, no one has moved for the last, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. But there are cars coming now, so maybe it's a stop sign. Like, I mean, a stoplight. I don't know. But it's cray-cray. Also, I have, like, 0 service wherever I am. I think I'm near Freitas. Well, that's the Spanish version. Of course, I'm listening to Bad Bunny. Like, I would say Freitas. Like, but I'm in France. I don't know how they pronounce it, so we gotta see. We're moving! Oh my God! I'm side questing so hard right now. I had to go to the bathroom and I came upon this beautiful park. There's a tennis club back there. I have no idea where I am, but because I was on back roads to nowhere. I mean, it was going somewhere, but there were so many people that had pulled off on the side of the road to go to the bathroom, and I've done that several times. I've even done it in Africa in a bush, but I've got photo evidence of it too. But I didn't want to do that today. If I could avoid it, I don't want to do it. Anyways, I'm on the way to Monaco. And I'm gonna get there forever because I guess one of the highways is closed for some reason, so it's taking forever to get there. My plans for Monaco today changed. Also, my SailGP plans too changed. So now I'm currently in Nice. I'm about to go show you guys the ocean because it's so pretty. I mean, not the ocean, the sea. It's starting to like drizzle a little bit. So I'm gonna walk to dinner at a little French bistro. They had chocolate mousse. It's probably not the best, but whatever. They had chocolate mousse. It was close by. It's a Saturday night. I didn't make any dinner reservations or anything, so I just I'm winging it here. I mean, how gorgeous, right? I just love this area, and I really love being along, I can't remember what this road is called, but I really love staying along it because there are just beach clubs all up and down it, restaurants. It's right next to the tram, so it's easy to go through and like travel through Nice and easily access this stunning beach. It's so gorgeous. Anyways, I'm off to dinner now. Let's go. I failed you guys at showing you my dinner, but I ate that chocolate mousse up. It was so delicious. Au revoir. Like and subscribe for episode 3. We are going to Monaco. I love Monaco and I can't wait to take you along. See you there.